Okay, very good evening. Going out to you, Cherry listeners. Those of you watching us live on Facebook, this is Axel Radio. Yes, this is a drive time show happening here in the studios. This evening, I have Prophet One Days in the studio. And yes, we'll be talking about what is killing marriages these days. So maybe you may have a question that you want to ask the man of God. Then the number to call is 053-2765-540 or 05061-34808. Sorry for that technical problem that came face. I'll just tell someone we are back. And yes, it's time to learn. It's time to learn. And no get the ojo choma, let's throw the pole. Let's throw the pole, blame. Hey, I know. Pemia Asenado Gome. No, you go Academia. No, you will have ever a bottle cool. Let's throw the Pegbereka. Asenado man. Akoko Polodokoe. So yes, try to invite someone. You can invite someone and let them join us. Let's learn this evening. Lack of knowledge, my people perish. I don't know what you're going through if it comes to marriage. I don't know what you're going through if it comes to your relationship. But it's very good for you this afternoon, for you to have this opportunity to learn from the feet of the prophet of God. Yes, he was here before, and I know he's here again to share a word with you. Something that will change your life, your attitude in terms of relationship. Okay. So yes, I know that you ever ready to learn. I know you are ever ready to learn. So I'm not going to waste your time. I'm not going to waste your time. Just make sure you open your ears and be ready to learn. Prophet of God, good afternoon. Wow, you're looking handsome this afternoon.
Also looking very, very smart.
Wow. We give thanks to God. So, I think marriages are shaking. Relationships are shaking. Things are not working. And I think we are growing up.
Sure.
Yes, so we need to learn now before we enter into that aspect of life.
True.
First of all, what are some common problems in marriages today?
Wow, that is very powerful. It's a powerful question.
Thank you so much.
But before we start tackling it, we first of all have to address what marriage,
Is.
Yes, what is marriage? What marriage is. We have to first of all throw a bit light on it. Yes, because of time, I will be paraphrasing a lot of things.
Okay.
Yes, we knew that the Bible said when God created man and God created everything, he rested on the seventh day.
Yeah.
And then the Bible said God was far watching all animals being happy with each other, but the man was idle. The man was lonely. The man was without help. Then the Bible said, the Lord said, it is not good for a man to live alone without a helper. So the Bible said, and the Lord made a companion that is fit for the man. And the Bible continued to say, for this reason, a man and a woman shall leave their parents and their friends, their relatives, and become one. That is it. So marriage is the coming together of two people. It's an institution of two different entities coming together under one shield, bound or under the bond of love. That is marriage. But today there are a lot of things that are happening. We have the wrong conception of what marriage is. Today we have a lot of types of marriages which are not an ideal marriage. What are some of these marriages? We have marriage for visa. That means a woman is going to marry a man because he wants a visa or he wants a passport or he wants a ticket to travel. Then we have what we call marriage for fame, which is that maybe somebody look at you right now and say, Togwe Christo is on radio. I admire him. I want to be his wife. Then the person end up getting married
To me.
to you. We have what we call prophet and pastoral marriage. Prophet and pastoral marriage is when a prophet or a pastor influence a lady or a guy
To get married to each other.
to get married to each other. Because what we call parental marriage. What means maybe your mother said, me and this boys or this girl's father, we are friends. So because of that, come and marry him. Do you get it?
Yeah.
And then we have what we also call let me say pregnancy marriage, which means maybe you are with a lady and at the end of the day you impregnated the lady, so because of that you must
You need to
marry
marry
the lady.
The lady by force.
By force. Do you get it? So these are some of the factors that are collapsing marriages. Because they are being they are not being the marriage has not been established on the right foundation. Because once I got my visa, I can let you go. It doesn't matter who you are. It doesn't matter how you look like. What I want is my visa. Do you get it?
Yes.
So if it is your mother that's going to influence you to marry a lady, that means the very day your mother is dead, you are going to leave the woman, or you are going to be in the marriage because of
the one who pushed me into it is no more alive.
Yeah, that is it. Do you get it? They will something called marriage to be rich. So you hear that somebody said that I won't marry a man that is not rich. I won't marry a man that doesn't have a house, that doesn't have this, that doesn't have that. Do you understand me? So that means you are not here, you are not going in for the person, you are going in purposely for the wealth. So that is not also called marriage.
That is not also called marriage.
That's not also called marriage. Do you get it? There is the last type of marriage I'm going to talk with is like, I have helped him. I have been with her for so long.
Yes.
I have invested into her.
Yes.
That's investing.
I made you who you are.
I made you who you are. We have been there for so long. So because of that, let's just get married. Do you get it?
Yes.
So that one also is not called marriage. Do you get it?
Yes.
So these are some of the basic things that are damaging marriages, because we went in with a wrong expectations. We went in with on a wrong basis. Do you get it?
Yes.
So if in case the man wasn't able to afford to buy the car you admire, or the very day the car you admire got damaged, you say, now from henceforth we are going to trek, we are going to be walking. Say, no, it's the car I saw before I come. So because the car is no longer there, I will go. Do you get it? That is it. So that is the basis of wrong marriage.
Yes.
It's also affecting marriages. Then because of the gender difference, that means that's talking about the masculine ability and the feminine ability.
Yes.
Do you get it?
Yes.
Then we have something on this called temperamental differences. Temperamental differences are also affecting marriages. And then we come to the level of the demand of marriage, which is submission and love. It's also affecting marriages. Then we call something we call conflict management. It's also affecting marriages. Then we call something we call the social influences, which is friends, relatives, bringing this person into your home, trying to be like somebody in your home, is also affecting marriages. So we will now take time and talk on them. Do you get it?
Yes. I'm there with you.
Yes. You see, the Bible says in the book of Proverbs, chapter 14, verse 2. You know what the Bible says there? The Bible said, a wise woman builded her home. but the foolish one scattered it with her own hands. And the Bible said also in the book of 1 Peter chapter 3, verse 7, it said, likewise, you husbands, dwell with them according to knowledge. Say, dwell with your wife according to knowledge. So I used to tell somebody that the ceremony or the ring that is put on your hands, or the bride price that is paid, that doesn't mean stability of marriage. It's not enough to buy a car. It's not enough to let me say, it's not enough to bought a car. You must also have the know-how about the car. You must know how to repair the car when the car damages. Without that, if you are driving a car and the car develops fault, you may be stuck on the way somewhere, even though maybe it is just the battery cable that's removed. That you should have just opened the bonnet and fix it. Do you get it?
Yes.
So both man and woman, they need certain dimension of knowledge and a wisdom before they can be able to build a home. To build a home or to have a home is not conjoined. There is no magic that makes it. There is no amount of money that can cause home or families to be stable. Why? Because look at Bill Gates. Bill Gates' marriage got damaged. Is it because of money? No, money is there.
If it comes to money,
Bill Gates and the wife shouldn't have separated. But the reason why they separated is beyond money. Do you get it? So I wish we will now take it step by step.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah. Let's take it from this angle. Conflict management. A lot of marriages of today got damaged just because we don't have the knowledge or the skill to handle confusions and misunderstandings. For example, you, a woman that is angry against your husband, there is a way you can talk to him that will not bring a quarrel. You, a husband, or you that is in a relationship, that as a man that you are offended at your husband, at your girlfriend or at your wife, there is certain tonations you must not use on her, and there are certain places you must not address her at. So, for example, let me say a man who is angry from work because of certain things that you come to when coming to home, your wife made a mistake or maybe greet you or do something bad to you, then you end up shouting at the compound, disgracing your wife. You end up slapping her. You end up using abusive words on the woman. That one alone can let the woman also reply you
In a way you not like.
In a way you will not like. And that thing alone cannot bring separation. Do you understand it? So there are a lot of things that happen. It's just because we lack the ability to manage problems. For example, I addressed an issue a couple of weeks ago between some two couples. What happened? The man went to work and told the wife that I will come back 5 o'clock p.m. And the man ended up coming back 8 o'clock p.m. Whilst the man arrived in the house, instead of the woman to just welcome the man and set table and everything for the man, what happened is that she started shouting at the man, like, hey, you went there again. And you went there past there again. You went there sleep there again. The man said, why? What are you talking about? Said, the girl, your girlfriend, you went to them again. Your girlfriends. Then the man was very angry. Then it's like, rush on the woman. Before you know, Bolo. What happened? Then, did you get it?
Yes.
Then the whole issue become like war, like Hiroshima Nagasaki war. Then the woman also decided that because you beat me, you abuse me, I will leave. The man said, leave. You can, if you want to leave the house, leave. I don't need you again. You are a demon. This one say you are this, you are that. Then at the end of the day, the woman called me. See, Pastor Wonders, this is what is happening in my house again. I said, I'm coming. Give me some time. Then I called the man. I said, what has happened in your home? He said, you know, my wife do this and this and this, and I slap. I said, oh, and you slap? He said, yes. And he said, okay, what really happened? He said, whilst coming back from work, there was traffic in Accra. There was a very serious traffic. So you have to manage and dodge the traffic before reaching home. Now, the wife should have just let her enter into the house, serve her food to eat. Whilst eating, we can talk. Do you understand?
Yes.
So that is what the inability to use wisdom to handle that particular situation. Do you get it?
Yes.
Okay. Another issue again about conflict, inability to manage conflict is this. A man went out, and when coming back, he was expect the wife to cook certain food down for him. While he came back, he realized that the food wasn't even ready. There was nothing ready.
But he was hungry.
He was hungry. Upon entering into the house, he found out that the wife was watching television. Then it was like he self-calm. Then he jumped on, start shouting. Then the whole area was some way. Then the woman also felt like embarrassed in a way. Then she also start responding back. Do you understand?
Yes.
So there are a lot of things that happen is because we lack the ability to have the wisdom and the patience to handle certain issues. So the Bible says there is time for everything. There are times you need to wait. In the night, you address certain issue with your wife and with your husband. There are times you can take your wife out. Whilst eating, you discuss your indifferences. But because we don't have that ability, we react with immaturity over things. Do you get it? A woman told me that one day, my husband went and impregnated a woman outside. And one day they were in the house, and a woman comes into the house with a baby girl of 2 years old.
Yeah.
Then he was asking the woman who the child was, and then the woman said, "Is your husband daughter? I am the mother." At that time, the man was sleeping upstairs. The man even wasn't aware of anything happening. So the wife kindly spoke with the other woman. He said, okay, what is your intention of coming here this evening? He said, I come to take school fees. If there is no school fees, I'm leaving this girl here and I'll go. The woman said, no problem. You can leave it here and go if you like. Even if you don't have school fees, I will give you the school fees myself. Then the other woman was shocked. how the wife of the man handled the issue. Then at the end of the day, the woman left, leaving the child there. When the man wake up, the man saw the
child.
The child. He knows very well that this is my daughter from another woman. He didn't say anything. The woman didn't ask him anything. They cook for him, he eats and everything. He didn't even ask who the child was. In the night, the woman tapped the man, wake up. And the man wake up. He said, have you seen that girl in the house? He said, yeah, I've seen her. Why you don't ask who is she or any other thing? Then the man became perplexed, he cannot talk. Then the man said, I know I'm wrong. Begin to say, our men, our self-defensive mechanisms. Then the man said, okay, I know it's my daughter. Then the woman said, okay, no problem. Once it's a human being, nobody knows what tomorrow holds.
Yes.
I will take care of her. Do you know that girl remains in their matrimonial home for 5 years? Even their neighbors don't know that it's the man's daughter. They were thinking that it is the woman's elder sister's daughter. Till today, the girl grew. Nobody knows. Supposing in some places there will be fight.
Yes.
There will be insults. Somebody will back. Somebody will die that day. The whole environment will be scattered. That is maturity.
Wow.
Do you get it? There are times you see some messages on your husband's phone or your girlfriend's phone. That doesn't mean you should react. Take time. Talk with her. Let her explain things to you. Do you get it?
Yes.
Because those inability to manage conflicts generate insecurity.
Wow. Wow. I'm listening.
Do you understand?
Yes.
It generates what? Insecurity into our homes. Anytime you met somebody that has really divorced, they will tell you that, like that day we kept quiet. Like that day we don't talk. This and this will not happen this way. And we should also have the ability to be good forgivers. A lot of us don't really forgive. Obedi, abidi elabiton kaka me get that piedi engolobe obesi amengolobe. No, you see those things, they are things that you need not to harbor in your heart. Because once they are there, hatred will be there, insecurity will be there, and love will go. I tell people, love dies.
Love dies.
Love dies.
No
Akuna. There are things when you are doing it. There are things when you harbor. There are things if you don't have the wisdom to handle, the love will die. So there are a lot of people in certain marriages, they are enduring to stay. Because affection is gone. Do you get it?
I'm there with you.
Now, let me also jump quickly to this place
Okay.
about temperamental differences. You see, we have three things that must be considered before entering into a relationship or a marriage. That is why you must learn about personality, learn about brought up, and learn about temperament. What is a temperament? Temperament is the inborn trait or the inborn ability in a man from God.
Wow.
There is a nature that everybody comes with. You cannot change it. You can only modify it. We have 4 temperaments. We have sanguine. We have melancholic. We have phlegmatic. We have choleric. Now, listen to me. A sanguine and a sanguine cannot marry. Who are sanguines? They are dog-like. Anything about dog, that is how a sanguine behave. They are click. They talk a lot. If you see a lady that talks a lot, a man that talks a lot, behave like a woman, talks a lot, like quarreling. He's busybody here, busybody there. He makes so many friends. He can scatter things and cannot pack the things back. It's a sanguine.
Wow.
He has a hot temper, but can easily let things go. He's jovial. If these two people come together like husband and wives, they will every day be fighting. So before you tell somebody I do, learn who the person is.
Wow.
That is it.
You need to learn.
Learn who the person is. Learn who your partner is. There are a lot of people we don't know anything about that. We are just being moved by personality.
Yes.
The power of first impression. You look at the person's beard. You look at the person's stature. You look at the six pack.
And you
look
think
at the
you can
flashy
go with
car.
it.
Then you say, "Oh, I love this. I love that. How I love this man because look at the white car he's using." Listen, the white car is not the one you marry to. Who you marry to is the thing in the white car. So the white car can be there, but the person's temperament will suck you out. There we have who we call the phlegmatic. Who is the phleg? The phleg is a cat-like person. No, the phleg is a snail. You see snail?
Yes.
Anytime you touch snail, it quells in.
Yes.
It doesn't like kiji. So when you see phleg people, they are calm. They don't talk too much. They don't like much stress. So if you marry a phleg, you are giving the phleg much stress. To her, it's like an emotional trauma, and they cannot take emotional trauma. So they'll just call into their shell.
Wow.
Whatever you do, they will not mind you again. That is a phleg. They are good subordinates. Do you get it?
Yes.
Then, so a phleg and a phleg cannot marry. The house will be too dull.
You are teaching.
Do you get it?
Yes.
Then we have who is called a choleric. A choleric has a lionic ability. They are born leaders. They roar. They are giddy. They are visionary. They can be doing 10 words at a go.
Wow.
Full of anger. They get angry quick. They learn judgment quick. So they always look like an abusive personalities. So if you are a man that is a phleg, you must not take your phlegmatic traits into your marital home. It will overstress your wife. Everything cholerics, everything. Cholerics want to dominate. They want to be head.
Yes.
They want to be on top.
Yes.
They want to be like we are the best.
You and your ta.
Yeah, you and your ta. They like those things. So, you see, so most of phlegmatic marriages have problems. Choleric marriages they have
problems.
Problems. They don't like anybody at all to talk to them. What they know is the best. When you talk to them, they brush you somewhere. So if you see a woman that is a choleric, the woman, you look at the woman, so that this woman is cannot submit. They lack submission. They don't like to be ruled.
Matantoreo.
No deijio. So to a choleric woman, when you want to force her to submit, it's like you want to oppress her. So she will be fighting for herself to come out.
Wow.
So when you look at them, most choleric women, they hardly marry. They hardly stay in their marital home. So it's good for a choleric woman to marry a phlegmatic man. Because flex, where they are, that is where they are. They lack actions. That is it. So the woman can be taking the action, while the man is there watching. So he doesn't mind.
Prof, I have a question here from our producer. I said, a man of God from Nigeria made this statement in one of his sermons. Don't marry who don't marry who you love, but love who you marry.
Okay.
Don't marry who you love, but love who you marry. How true is this statement?
Okay, come again. See?
A man of God from Nigeria made this statement in one of his sermons. Don't marry who you love, but love who you marry.
Marry. That is powerful. He said, don't marry
who you love.
You love.
But marry who you
marry.
Yeah.
That is a very powerful and a deep statement. Okay, what is love? That is one thing we must understand.
Okay.
What love is. Okay. Then what is the person that is involved? Say, don't marry who you love.
Yes. But love who you marry.
But love who you marry.
Yes.
That is it. So he's saying indirectly that, do you know something? When we were dating by then, those days, do you know that there are some women, you love them, but you can never marry them. Why? Because they have a character, they have a nature. Do you understand me?
Yes.
That doesn't fit to where you are going. But because you claim that you love them, you endure to accept them in pain. Do you understand me?
Yes.
This is one thing also that is breaking a lot of homes. Do you understand me?
Yes.
But it means that the one you can marry or the one you marry to, it means that it's the one that has now fit to your destination, where you are going. Do you understand me?
Yes.
So to her, you cannot tolerate her and accept her in to fit your personality. Do you understand?
Yes.
You see, this thing also causes a lot of infidelity in marriage. There is a man that has an ex-girlfriend somewhere. They dated over 10 years. He could not marry the woman, but he said he's the one he loved. Do you understand? But yet now married to another woman. Do you understand it? So he wants to still be going to the side chick,
but still
being
attending
with
to
the one that is in his house. Why? Because he has some certain things in mind, like, hey, this person is like this to me.
Yes.
He does this. He can turn well. He can do this well. He can do that well. Whilst the person has a nagging character that cannot fit into your house. Do you understand me?
yes.
So there is a saying also that don't marry who you like. Don't marry who you like. Don't marry who you like. Do you know something? Talk with Chris. So I can like you, but me and you cannot stay together.
Wow. So those people who have been saying, I want to marry to my best friend.
No, you see, best friend concept is a different thing on its own.
Okay.
Do you understand me?
Yes.
So you cannot. You see, I tell people you must first discover what they call purpose.
Wow.
The Bible didn't say that he who finds a woman. He said he who finds a wife. That means there is a what they call wife quality. Do you understand me?
Yes.
When you find a wife quality in a woman that you marry, then give the woman your affection. Give the woman your heart. Do you understand?
Yes.
When you read the book of 1 Corinthians chapter 13, it talks about what love is. It's patient, it's kind, it's long suffering, it's enduring, it takes all things cool, it doesn't rejoice at evil. Do you get it?
Yes.
So what the man is saying is that love who have the ability to stay with you.
Yes.
Not the one who has the ability to spend whatever you have and you last after the person.
This deep.
Do you get it?
Yeah.
Do you get it? Okay. Talk, but because of time,
Yeah.
let me rush to this. Gender differences.
Okay.
When it comes to gender differences, we are coming to about the masculine ability and the feminine ability.
Okay.
Do you know most men think that women to think like them? And then most women also think that men should think like them. So we don't acknowledge that our indifferences. 20 million years, a woman can never think like a man. A man can never think like a woman. So as a man, if you're going to treat your wife, don't treat your partner as your other guy colleague. Do you understand?
Yes.
People want to treat their wives like they are colleague guys. No. You must not use your masculine abilities in your marital home when you are going to deal with your partner. And as a woman, you must also understand that how men deal with stress. You know how men cope with stress is different from how women cope in stress.
Okay.
What women call care is different from what men call love. You understand it?
Yes.
What men call respect is far different from what women call you don't love me. Do you understand?
Yes.
So a man bought a new car for the wife, a new cow. After 1 month, the woman asked the man, "But you don't love me." Yeah, the woman told the man, "You don't love me. You don't love me at all. I'm just wasting, you know." Then the man got offended.
After buying the car,
I bought a new car for you. If I didn't love you, car, will I buy a car for you? Then the wife said, "When was the last time you text me I love you?"
hey, that 4-letter words.
That 4-letter words. Do you understand? So the man become furious, like, okay, then I won't be giving you money again. I won't be doing this again. Then I'll be writing you I love you. Then it's okay. No. The man misunderstood what a woman is or who a woman is. A woman is an emotional being. She enjoys her emotions. Do you understand me? Yes, because they love to be admired. They like to be cherished. Do you understand? So, Togwe, you can have all the money in the world. If you can't give attention to your wife, to your partner, you can't have a good communication time with her. No matter what you give her, it doesn't look at it. That's a gato surrounded. Hopefully, get man all love her. Because the woman doesn't understand what it means affection and the emotion of a woman. Women love to be listened to.
That
is it. The only thing you have to do is listening.
Yes.
Just be listening. be a good listener. Do you understand it?
Yes.
Be a good listener. And when it was, wow, that is interesting. What do you do next? Because to them, if they talk over things, they feel relieved. But we are solution providers. Do you understand?
Yes.
So that's why when a man is stressed, he likes to be alone. He doesn't like to talk much. Because until he feels the thing, until he get the solution to the thing, he will not be free. So as a woman, you must not steady your man that is out of mood. When he's out of mood, give her away, his way. That doesn't mean he doesn't love you. That doesn't mean he's going outside. That doesn't mean you have done something wrong. No. And when he comes back to himself, things flow again. There are some men that never comes to home again. They will never come again because when they come, their wife will, even though the people will see that the man is in stress, the man is trying to manage certain things.
But you are adding yours to it.
They are adding to it. It will make the man to avoid you. Do you get it?
Yes.
Then we come to the issue of submission and love. In this modern society, majority of women lack the ability of submission. They think submission is bullying, or submission is slavery. Submission is not bullying or it's not slavery. Submission means coming down to adore the man you love.
Coming down
to adore the man you love. Submission means have a teachable spirit. For example, you cannot hear somebody who said, hey, I am who I am. Hey, nobody can teach.
Yes.
Nobody can teach me what to do. Hey, do you know? Hey, me too. I have my friends before I know you. I cannot leave them.
Yes.
No. You cannot say that. Say you shall leave your mother, leave your father, and both of you shall come to one place. So it's now the two of you are first. Hey, why am I the only person cooking? Why am I the only person washing? No, you cannot say that. Marriage is a responsibility. Do you get it?
Yes.
Do you know? I was once talking with an old man, and he said the man was complaining about the wife not cooking for him. Do you understand? Then I asked the man, you have maids in your house, they are serving you, and the man told me that one day there is a joy if your wife serve you food than if a maid serve you food. Say there is a joy in it, there is an honor in it, and he loves it when the wife serve table for him. I said, ooh, is that it? He said, yes, that is it. Do you get it? So, but today a lot of our ladies cannot be submissive. They don't know how to keep quiet and say, I am sorry. They don't know how to speak romantic words. But I don't know. A lot of people talk about romance. They think that romance is all about touching a woman's body. That is not romance. Romance is not only, does not end at kissing. Because something, the romance of words. The Bible even talk about it. The Bible says soft answer take 10 away rough. That's what the Bible says. Do you understand me?
Yes.
Talk me. You see, the first time you met a man, that the man is going to yob you, does the man touch your body before you fell in love?
No.
It is not just words.
Yes.
So it's words also have, well, I don't want to go that way, but let me go. Words have power to arouse a woman to orgasm and to also activate a man into performance. Words. So if you learn how to manage your tongue and be submissive, you know that your husband eats 6 o'clock and you waited 8 o'clock right before you start cooking.
Yes.
When the man talk, you two talk back.
Whilst you are supposed to be quiet.
You are supposed to be quiet and tell them, do you know? Oh, is the gas? Oh, is this? Oh, do you know I have some snack in the fridge? Should I give it to you so that you calm down? Oh, it's sweet. If you like it, it's your favorite. That means you are spicing your marriage.
Yes.
Do you get it? Then, as a man also, the Bible says you should love your husband, your wife. What does it mean, love? It means it's weak. You must know that you will offend you. When he offend you, not everything you react to. There are some you just say, it's normal. Talk with Christo. I went to a man's house. The man bought iPhone, the latest iPhone.
Yeah.
Is it 14?
The 14.
The 14. He put it on the center table. The wife comes from the room. Hits the table. The phone on the ground. Bam! Ink on the screen. They say they bought the phone just 3 days. Do you know something, Togwe? When the man comes out, you hear there's some palm on the ground. When he comes out and he saw that is the iPhone, and is his iPhone. Do you know what the man did? He didn't come. He returned back into the room. I was waiting for him that he was there.
His temper was down.
Then he comes out. That time, and the woman was shivering. Like, today something's going to happen. There's going to be war. When he came, he didn't even talk of the phone. Do you know what he said? Have you served the visitor water? Have you given him some fruit juice? He said yes. Then we talk. Then I left. He didn't ask the woman anything about the phone. Later on, I called him and I asked him
to know if the reason is that you were there. That was why he acted like that.
He said, wonders, what has happened has happened. The next thing is how to fix it.
Wow. The maturity was not there.
Maturity was not there. Muka hejere vobo me kwa akpa Ghana you and my Ghana me kwa Ghana you. Do you understand it? Then blue. It was blue. Do you understand it? It was blue. Then that thing bring separation. That thing brought separation. I went to a place to minister to a man. So when I reached there in the house, the woman told me that one day you cannot see my husband at the moment. I said, what? He said, my husband doesn't agree to a lot of things. One day you go, I will speak with my husband. I'll call you to come another time. Then I went back. After 3 days, the woman called me. When I went and met the man gave me good reception. After everything, then something ring in my mind. That, do you know something? Supposing in some houses, the woman will go and call the man for me. And when the man refused to come, he will come back and tell me that, see,
complain.
He hate church.
Yes.
He hate men of God. He hate this. And upon the man also hearing that, fight will come into the house. Do you get it?
Yes.
So knowledge and patience is needed a lot. And we should also work on our wrong expectations of marriage. Comparisons. Your husband, your wife, your partner cannot be like your ex. He cannot be like your mother. He cannot be like your sister.
The moment quarrel, no.
You are not like this person. I was one with this man. Listen, don't never go into your marriage and be saying those things. The only person your partner can be like is herself.
It's herself.
It's herself.
How?
Do you get it? It cannot be you. It cannot be your mother. He cannot cook like your sister. The best person she can cook like is herself.
Wow.
So if you are going in for a man, don't go for your mother. Go for who she is. Do you get it? And let's stop involving friends into our homes. Stop involving even prophets into your homes.
Wow.
Stop involving even pastors into your homes. The home is meant for only two.
Only two.
Only two, you and the man. Gather the wisdom. Know each other weaknesses. And work on it. Learn how to control your tongue. Learn how to social media practice. Learn anger control. Have control over your anger. It's not a must that you should buy all bags, ladies. It's not a must that you should buy all. You should buy all shoes, all these things. No, life is not a competition.
Not at all.
Do you get it?
Yeah.
That is it. And we should also learn to control lust as men. Once you decide that this is the person I love, close your zip.
Stay at one place.
Stay at one place. Don't allow other ladies to be calling you at certain time of the day. Don't allow certain chats between you and the other counterparts. Don't allow it. Respect your home. Respect your partner. Do you know something, Toby? I went to a party somewhere. Then a man and a wife came to the party. At the party, the woman stood up to do something. When the woman stood up, the man didn't even talk. The man just fixed the eye on the wife. Once the wife turned and looked at the man's face, she just came back. She just returned and come and sit down. Nobody saw the thing. I saw it. Then I said, no. This is maturity at play. Kakamedo wedi. no abrobe di chesi gbe yele ko imakpoji jona o ma da sina yakpoji joa yako we tari maga e party wa e kai maga e wedding wa
we ko invite to vie time ga tan le na de ke wo.
No, those things, please, they are immaturity. You can never go any place with it. It will never create peace. Don't marry a man you are not conversant with his ways. Don't marry a woman that cannot also adjust to your ways, and you cannot also adjust to her ways. Otherwise, there will be separation.
Otherwise, there will be separation.
Stop involving parents into every issue of your home. When you're there, your video call phone, you are no senke no nyawara, no senke so nyawara. Why are you doing that?
You are rather killing it.
You are killing it. You also have a wrong experience.
Yes. I don't cry now. Obejijo.
Obejijo. So go to nobody. And to what you boy you like leko wa.
Leko wa.
Meka John Lao. Meka John Lao. Meka John Lao. No, what is the meaning of that? Ese gomea. Insecurity and misleading. Do you understand it?
Yes.
These are some of the things killing marriages. After 3 months, marriage, only 3 months. 3 months. Marriage collapse. Why? They rushed into it. They were immature. They were just interested in the ceremony.
Yes.
To flat your gowns. To wear expensive things. But they don't understand the discipline and the commitment and the pros and the cons of marriage. They don't understand it. Are you sure that you are ready to marry? Are you sure that the man you want to marry is the one you want? Are you also sure that the woman is the one you want? You must first be ready, understand, and know that there is imperfection at everywhere.
You must first be ready.
First be ready.
And understand yourself.
Understand yourselves.
Wow.
That is it.
Wow. We are learning. What impact does lack of trust have on marriages? Okay. And how can couples rebuild trust if it is broken?
Okay, that is very powerful. You see, I told people that trust does not come naturally.
Trust
does not come
naturally. So what people have been saying is just something.
Yes, trust come through the test of time.
Okay.
That's why even gold, no matter how greatly the gold is, its current needs to be tested.
Wow.
Do you get it? I cannot say that, Toby. So you cannot see a lady on the street walking and say you trust her. Oh, why?
I don't know you.
Why you don't know the person? That's we cannot. They say we cannot see somebody walking on the street and say I love you.
Oh, I make it happen.
No,
and I trust her.
No. That is not love. That, we call that lust. See somebody on the street is a lust. It's not love. And it is what we call admiration. You admire the person. So you can't trust what you admire. Do you get it? So trust is the anchor of marriage or relationship. Trust is the wall that protects relationship. Trust is the defense mechanism of a relationship. Trust is the glory of a relationship. Is the lock that lock two people together. Trust is too expensive that it must not be joked with. Toby, before I can say that, as for Toby, at trusting, it means that Toby there are certain things that happen, and Toby prove himself. Do you understand it? Do you get it?
Yes.
That is it. And once trust is broken, care and love, agape, unconditional love, mutual understanding, truth must be established before it can be restored. What is truth? Truth is that whatever happens that breaks the trust must be voiced out on a heart of transparency. You must have the heart of sincerity. The two people must have the heart of sincerity and speak truth without fear. And don't hear to condemn, hear to construct. And one of the things that breaks trust easily is to build a castle on a rotten foundation.
This is very deep. This is very deep.
Do you get it? Like a woman hiding a secret life and moving with a man. Once the secret life is discovered, trust will be broken. That means you apply whitewash on a black paint. People live fake lives. Say, oh, I love you. See, I met a lady a couple of weeks ago. I don't know, me, only relationship issues come my way almost often. And then there are a lot of broken marriages that I put together. I was shocked how it happens. Do you understand it, Toby? And like a lady came to me and I said, Wonders, I want to marry it. Then I look at it, I said, even if you try a relationship right now, it will fail. He said, what? He said, do you know, you do this and this and this and this. He said, yes. Are you ready to stop? He said, because I'm a student, I have to do something to pay my
She's
school
not
fees.
ready.
He said, you are not yet ready, my sister.
She's not ready.
He said, even if a man love you, and the man come and find out one day that these are the things you do, she will leave you. He will leave you. So first of all, go and work on yourself. If you are ready, come. I will pray for you, and it will happen. Do you understand?
Yeah.
So once a trust is broken, you as a man or as a woman, you must be able to call the man down, sit down, and speak truth, not lie. Don't hide anything. I tell people, don't have fear of death. Don't have fear of that somebody will leave you. No. Open your hearts. There is a saying that it's not good to discuss everything of yours with a partner. It's a lie. Discuss whatever you have with your partner. Once the person loves you genuinely, the person will be there. Don't pretend. Never pretend. Tell the person whatever it is. Tell the person. Do you understand, Stogwe? Tell the person the truth. And be ebelei. I'm call wedding out because over there no village.
Yes. Wow, so many relationship.
Relationship male. Ese gomea. But currently nyadele table neji. I'm not the son of 6 weeks. Abu Vandaman 12 13 LSE. 12 13 LSE.
Hey.
Oh, there's wrong for one day quickly.
6 weeks now.
6 weeks. How? Should the woman leave? Should she stay? Can she harass the man? Come and find out there are even about 9 side ticks. We do the game, man. Who let's know they can make the full level. Toby, do you understand it? Do you understand the gravity of the issue? Are you sure you're here?
That Bologna Gbana me seminar way.
Seminar way. I'm here no way. And no be yava.
Yes.
And no be ava. Toby, tell me that I don't have a room to stay. Toby, tell the person I don't have a room to stay. I have a problem with my anger. I have a problem at this side. I have a problem at this side. This thing is like this, but I hope to improve. Do you understand?
Yes.
Megalano, Slans, Donai, Amede, Hewidi, and you can have Chemela
Siwo. Well, I'm here, Bele.
Do you understand? So only truth and sincerity can restore trust.
Wow. How does technology impact marriages are there any scientific ways it can harm relationships?
Wow, that is a very powerful statement. Do you know something?
No.
Once development is coming, technology exposes us. Do you understand?
Yes.
That you can be in your room and watch whatever you want to watch, hear whatever you want to hear, chat whoever you want to chat. Do you understand me?
Yes.
Now, so once it exposes you and you don't have the knowledge, the discipline to choose what you want, it will drive you and influence you into doing what you must not do. Do you understand it? Listen, a woman was caught by the husband chatting a man on this social media handle.
Yes.
And it's about relationship. Okay, when the man got to know, asked the woman why. Say the time when there was confusion between me, when it was misunderstanding, it was and the guy chat me, and it was we were chatting,
and she gave up,
and I gave in, and then. Do you understand it? Is that not the negative impact?
Yes.
Because the person is trying to find comfort, and the only place he can find the comfort is that social media handles.
Yes.
Do you understand me? And on the social media there are groups. Plenty groups on technology.
Yes.
Do you understand me?
And the crowd, if you just say hello,
and
then someone who loves you will own up.
So somebody immaturely goes to that place and he think he has find somebody, and then at the end of the day you damage your relationship. Do you understand?
Yes.
A friend of mine and the girlfriend have an issue because of this thing. Do you know something? The man got the girl from social media. The current girlfriend. He met her on what? Facebook. To Messenger. Okay. Now later on they are together. The one day the guy left the phone down without putting on a password or something on it, and the girl come. When the girl took the phone, he went through to Messenger and found out that the guy has been chatting other ladies also again on Messenger. Do you get it?
Yes.
So when the girl was angry, I asked the girl one question: where has the guy gotten you from? He said Messenger. And I said that is the way he does. So, Togwe, do you understand?
Yes.
The same way you see my phone right now, Togwe. I have bundle on it. I can choose to watch pornography.
Yes.
Why? Because even when you hold a phone or like this on social media, there are certain
notifications
that will be
popping
up. So I have the ability to now discipline myself and decide that this place
I will not go.
This one I will not go. But all these things circle on discipline and maturity.
You are saying something.
Do you understand? A lot of people are immoral, too immoral. So as a man, you must have a discipline even before you approach a lady. As a lady, you must also have a discipline, self-esteem, and self-respect. Do you get it?
Yes.
So this social media, I now do graphic design. I read a lot of books on counseling, and that's a counseling course through the help of technology. I read a lot of books through the help of technology. Through technology, I'm able to learn how to do graphic design. I didn't go to any school.
Yes.
I learned it.
You were telling me that at the Hotspot Stadium.
Yes, do you understand me?
Yeah.
Through this particular technology, I read and I watched inspirational videos concerning marriage, and it has helped me to have the wisdom of how to manage my home. It has impacted my relationship.
Yes.
Do you understand? So it can kill your relationship and it can destroy your relationship based on your choices, your intelligence, your discipline.
Wow. Man of God, how does things like money, troubles, work, stress, or what other thing affect marriage?
The person is asking, but we are speaking about the Lord. You see, I told people that if somebody said money or poverty or whatsoever affect marriages, in some aspect I disagree. In some aspect I disagree. You see something, our parents or our great grandparents, they were not all that rich, but they stayed in marriage. Why? Because there is an understanding. And they understand that it's a home we want to build together. Do you understand?
Yes.
I tell people, anytime you are with a man or a woman and you feel pressure because of money, leave the woman. You are having the pressure, leave the woman. Why? Because the woman is not a project. And the man is also not a project. Do you understand it? There must be an understanding. Be egbedi two CD la signé. Eso be okweve wala pala ma 2 CD. Ma pele ke 2 CD.
Name one, okay.
Let me do. I understand it.
Yes.
Do you understand me? Oh, hey, shoe. Hey, I give an account 1,500 na papa shoe. Hey, you see, one of my brother, one of my friend entered into a relationship like let me say 6 months. And then the lady said, you want to pay school fees, you want to do this, my mother is this, there is this money, there is this. I said, boss, you will die premature. This is not the right way to go. Leave this girl. She's not coming to help you build vision. It's coming to tear you down. That doesn't mean that as a man you shouldn't be responsible. That doesn't mean that as a man you shouldn't give or you shouldn't support your partner. But over demanding, over stressing yourself to just to satisfy you or to prove that I am who you think I am, that is not relationship, that is not marriage.
Wow.
Do you understand it? That's why we talk about stress management. The woman must understand how men handle stress and how, do you understand me? All these things, if you have the positive wisdom, we can manage them.
Wow. For couples who are really struggling, what guidelines can you give them?
Struggling in which aspect?
In terms of understanding in the house, one. Okay, let's go with understanding first.
Understanding. You see, that is where humility come into play. You see, I tell people you must admit you don't know. This struggling and conflicts happens most at times if we always shift blames on our partners instead of considering our own approaches. Don't always shift blame on your partner. Also think about your personal approaches. Do you understand me?
Yes.
Because I'm a veyan waya wajere. I'm the kind of matang wajere. So instead of my saying that talk with Christo, every day they every day they talk with, I should also think, how am I approaching this issue with Christo? Do you understand me?
Yes.
Now, if I ignore you now and think about my approach, thinking of my approach will also give me a way to handle you that you will not get angry.
Yes.
But if I'm always pointing hand at you that you are wrong, every day there will be fight. Do you understand me?
Yes.
So you must also admit it's not always you must win. At times you must also accept to lose.
Wow.
And after every argument, Toby, it's good that you should go and do self-analysis. Go
Sit
and sit
yourself down.
What can I do to prevent this from reoccurring again? Do you understand it?
Then you now learn from your mistakes.
You learn from your mistake. But once pride, arrogance, I know it all is there, you can never stop struggling. Hey, every day. Hey, please, if you are like that, please, no, there is no deliverance they can do for you.
There is no deliverance.
It will surely break.
Afterwards.
Yes, let's accept that we are wrong. Talk with you understand?
Yes.
Do you get me?
Yes.
You see, there was a time. You see, I don't want to say it, but let me give it to you. Just you understand this.
Yes.
You see, I was once in a relationship and then it collapsed in a way. Do you understand? Then and all ever the funam. The Viela those days, those days, I say go back to the Campbell. Those days, men not too much me crash. Men no one to. And back is remember, boss. The Mekala woman, the Metras, they are too much. They are very good. when they say married material, she's one. If you do me play megale at the Soroga Kela, I can never speak bad about her anywhere. I say go man, yes. Even at that time la, Antoniano now, Danu, Adwa down now, everything is still carrying. Do you understand? Tame classy, tame age me work before play yo. Kwa me chini bedi, ebe me yekute pele hlefi. Yabo we check bela check here the village. And you not gonna come believe in it. Tame believe very unfortunately, told me when me yere mojila, me mala kwa uma vojo le bonye. Tame me va to de service center no bujima yere hlefi. Kuma no pupo ko la me va get kona me ka me ga no le banku le fi nyanyu le ko me va tore moto. Kaka kuma tore moto about 30 minutes kuma po amede into video ko yon video va ina. Kwa me po no village nyachu. I come add the woman ye.
Pick up your phone.
Chat ya melen kucha le po kaka kwa ya to we meden mo kuma le you me bele kaka ko veni to stinju veni to kona me go to kona me kwa me va kede we kwa me yiwe kwa ya tro to we ho pom la ojicho untu je cho ojicho kwa untu je bela never know you they should choose between me
and him.
Kula ya de fie va gbonye. O we va gbonye all right. Kuya me mijo in alaji kum. That be I explain now come me be kafra che me so I was shouting yelling at her on the street. Kunyo never hear. Ya no be sua ntu kunye isoro e gara che yaro afma ko yigbe. Do you understand it?
Yes.
At that time, I feel right because elle wrong. Me jebe china me le moji gba pe. I say go man,
yes.
Belem. E dey well bomb de ho. Si be menye bomb che de wo. Into Vicky Midi. E female friend dey. E brother, e female friend. But ya to brother le moji.
I can just be where the hint of just done that particular time.
Ta life chabe me nyabe ne chele ne strike. Koya oje onye me ko nyama to mi arape mo wa ko amele nyanya na the street ejile le mu kaka mi fa do ape me wa ko do like fufu awo e de bi do ase meji e se ma de to gero me flee koya ko china mbela. Now you didn't even marry me yet. Look at how you are behaving. Even my mother is far so he doesn't know the TV and you but you insulted her. O ga dana me before ko ya be me nya che mikma ya mo mikma fa ne koyi. But later on, I come and find out that I was wrong. Then I give myself an advice that from that day till I die, I will never overreact over certain issues. I say, man.
Yes.
So after that time, la, me kava did David. I say, go me. David, you have a pele mouton tonto. I say, go me.
I have a shoot tag life.
I go me la. De gatala. Boy bubule si da eyun gbe de ka be le ifa tan be mele town so so be la be ye bank e fa the guy e gbo ta me va patch the back mo nu ka me meet to the guy ha me meet to the guy la me react you come you never o chu mejo ya me tell to be me na say wo my name be this your name be this who be you I say who be my woman who guy che be my woman.
Hey.
Yeah, but how long? Yeah, guy, I'm 2 years. Can you bring me 3 years?
No go so never can program.
So after that, I took her to the bank. He took the money, finished. I bought car for her. She left to her home. So later on, she called me crying. So she didn't cry. Do you know, life is one. You can choose who you love. Now we are not yet married. We are just dating. Maybe you prefer that person more than me.
Yes.
So you can just go to him. But never repeat this to any man again in your life. I didn't blame you. It's part of life. Thank you very much.
That is all.
That is all. Later on, after 5 years, the lady came and called me that one day. So you have changed me. I said, how?
Just because of that word.
Oh, just because of that word. Do you understand me? And my reputation with her is clean.
Genetry.
Advice we always think that we are right.
We always think we are right.
That is it.
Wow. What advice or tool do you know? It seems I read that already. What advice or tool do you suggest for couples who want to have their marriage being built stronger?
That is it. You see, they must have time for each other. One.
Time.
They must have time for each other. Don't treat your wife like once we are married, finish. Have time to talk with your wife. Allow your wife to tell you her feelings.
Wow.
And accept to work on it. Once we are humans, we all have problems. There will be misunderstandings. There will be grudges. So, like I went to Keta, Apalawu, and I met a man. The man said he's married for 35 years. And the man was telling me that one this. He told me that every Saturday and every Sunday after church, he and the wife, they spend it at the seashore.
Wow.
It's a wonder. No matter how hectic the days,
you need to find time.
He and the wife, they spend it there.
Wow.
I said, doing what? He said, we discuss our indifferences and we prayed over it. We laugh over them and it builds our home. And we don't keep grudges overnight. Do you understand it? You must have a time for it. Toby, you must have a time you call your woman. Even at dawn, wake her up. Sit down. Sister, what and what am I doing? You see it's not wrong. This and this and this. Oh, I'm sorry if I've offended you. Let's work it like this and like this. She also tell you like this, like this. It builds bond stronger.
Wow. Wow.
Do you get it?
Yes.
And stop being secretive. We shouldn't be secretive. We should plan together. We should flow into each other. Don't be selfish.
Wow.
Yes. See, marriage is above this you type of thing.
Yeah.
Relationship is above those things. But the kagba no gagbele na nyonu ta nyonu akwa medeke ke I have time atampo no peli awoga wakola to honey. No so yo. Yes.
Wow. Wow. You can also join us in our conversation on 05327 65540 or 05061348808. 50 past 5 in the studios here of Axe Radio. Exactly 6 p.m. we will say bye bye to you. So if you have a question for the man of God, you can send it. You can send your questions. You can send your questions. And also if you want to call, you can call 05327 65540 or 05061348808. We live on YouTube as well at Axe Radio. Also, if you want your adverts to be run on our radio or TV, then you can call 05327 65540. Prof,
Boss.
Your last word. We are far behind time.
Yes. Yes, my last word is it can work.
It can work.
And it must work.
Wow. Wow. Depending on you yourself.
That is it. It can work. Don't give up on that marriage. Don't give up on that relationship. It can work. Don't wait for the man to come and apologize before you forgive. Don't wait for the woman to come and apologize before you forgive. It can work, and it must work.
And it must work. So I should not wait for the lady to come. Ask for forgiveness before I forgive.
That is it.
You yourself need to ask a question yourself. Are you right? You yourself. Are you right within yourself? Because I would say element anyabe yata ada for la mereji. I'm here to choke if you feel like. Okay, within a short period of time, we move here go ke abaje lejila. Avagbeu.
That don't make to me joke coffee advo we. Aba that be no pola chewa. That is it.
Yes.
That is it.
Wow.
Ebonyo nden today esrala GV et for full bombe. Ebedi e amenya de keyo. Never yakpo forji no jide yakpo de virgin to na be vie ko akejo mo isoro e. Case close. Oh yes.
Come sesekuye.
So what you cannot handle, somebody can handle. That yes, Christ obey. They many divorce. Divorce and get a pit. No say benefit. It's because of the hardness of man's heart.
Wow.
Do you understand it?
Yes.
That means it must not even lead to divorce if there is a mutual understanding. Yes.
Wow.
And don't pretend in a relationship. Don't pretend. If you don't love it, you don't love it. Don't force it to work. Work on it to work.
It will never work.
If you force it, don't force it.
You be a chuapi.
You be a chuapi.
And when to be annoying.
Those things, no.
Wow. I think I've learned a lot today. I've learned a lot on this show today, and you can also join tomorrow. Join us tomorrow. We have a lot on the show, and Prof will be coming back again on another topic. Where we'll be talking about different thing altogether. So if you are urged to learn within yourself, you know that you want to learn certain things that will help you build on your relationship, certain things that will push you, certain things that will help you also to be a help to someone. If someone send sorry to say come to you with a particular issue, if someone is going through something, you can also be able to help that person. Then I will ask you to always listen to us, watch us, Axe Radio and TV on Facebook, and the Drive Time Show will be coming to you with a lot of topics. And next week, if God permits, next week Thursday, if God permits, Prof will be here with us again based on another topic. Let's continue to learn. Because I always said it, that as soon as days goes by, we are growing and we need to learn. Me have called the ever okay. Thank you so much for joining the show this evening. This has been the Drive Time Show. My name is Toby Chris to the microphone tormentor. I've been joined by Prophet Wonders. And maybe you want to talk to the man of God one-on-one, and the number to call is 024 88666 024 88666 Till then, ladies and gentlemen, my name remains the same. Toby Chris to the microphone tormentor. Don't beg anyone for water, because it will rain for you tomorrow. Mayana, love the life you live and live the life you love. Don't let anyone opinion be your opinion. Catch me live tomorrow 2:30. I'm out of section.